Ni hao, nege def, bonjour, buruni, assalamu alaikum, ching tao, belet, hola, assalamu alaikum, all that good stuff. Hello, 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 grand rising, grand rising. Hey, God woke us up, y'all. All right, look, so before I clock out and go to my other job, I just wanted to do this video, and this video is inspired by Collide. I'm in, I'm not, look, Collide, all right? I can't say that way. But anywho, at the end of his video, he has stated, the video that he put up last night, wait a minute, what was the video? Well, his last video. Today is August the 30th, so August 29th was the day that he did the video. And at the end of it, he was asking a question on would us women, if I'm not mistaken, he said women, because I was doing a couple of things, but I was still listening. But if I'm not mistaken, he said, do women, would a woman mess with a man that can't read, but he got a job, live in an apartment, like stuff I ain't with. So I just wanted to I wanted to share my thoughts on that. Okay, so grab your breakfast, grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab your wine, your weed, whatever you need to make yourself comfortable in the environment you're in to enjoy this video. Do that, and I'll be right back. Alrighty. I am back, and I pray that you are back as well. Okay, I'm gonna try not to be here that long. I really need to work on that, you guys, and I will. But hey, it is what it is, and when the spirit tells me to shut up, that's when I shut up. All right, so my opinion about that. All right, then let's go back. First of all, if you new to this channel, you might want to check out my description. And if you've been through any of those things and some, because I couldn't write no more because it only give you 1,000 words, right? So, but I put down, what came to mind first. I let the universe do it. And we all know that I used to be a hoe, okay? And now I call it heaven's anointed entity. So I'm a spiritual hoe now, but that still didn't sound right. But y'all know what I mean. So I've been out here, I've been around a lot of men. And when he said that back in the day, before I started this transition, I would have thought, I was the bad guy, not dealing with a guy that didn't have and things like that. Because I had my moments where I fucked with broke niggas. You feel me? And that's how I can relate to Nicki Minaj. I don't have none of that money, nowhere near it. We all know that, right? But I understand her spending her money. You know what I mean? Because she already had what she need. This is the only thing that was missing. It was the dude. You feel me? So I've been there, where I looked out. I done a lot of shit for niggas. I done fuck with stupid niggas, smart niggas. You feel me? Drug dealing niggas, professional niggas, all kinds of niggas. You feel me? I just wasn't big on dating men with children. I wasn't. Can't nobody really say I ran around with their baby daddy. I ain't really played them fucking games. I I just I just I just wasn't that type of chick. You feel me? I just I just felt like it was disrespectful to the children. And then when I found out they had children and things like that, and they was lacking, I leave them the fuck alone. I'm not getting in the middle of that. Nope, God is not getting me for this shit. No, no, no. Hell no. So I never really was big on dealing with baby daddies, and that's why I never really had drama with anybody's baby mama. Like Let me think offhand. I can't think not one person I had problems with, you know. And have I done it when I was younger? Yes, and that's how I learned not to do it. So yes, I did. And I had, yeah, back in the day, I never forget my ex, uh, his baby mom came on my motherfucking block looking for this nigga. Like, and I act like I ain't fuck with him because I'm like, oh, this nigga been living with this grown ass woman. This girl, like, I'm a young buck, okay? He was a pedophile because he was like, what, 22? He's like, yeah, he was like 22 when I was like 16. I was like 16 years old fucking this nigga. He was a grown ass man, a pedophile, okay? And, I knew right there and then, like, ain't no need to be fighting over this nigga or arguing with this nigga because I can't come outside when I want. I can't do none of that, and this girl can. So it's just pointless, So that was crazy. So I wasn't feeling that. I don't think she had. I think she was pregnant at the time. But I've had my incidents, and it wasn't good. I'm not that type. But let's leave that alone. Okay, I just want to stress the fact that I'm not this type of female, a type of female that go around fucking with people husbands, people boyfriends, people baby daddies. I just don't do it. You feel me? And even though I don't, I wouldn't mind now because I'm older and their children should be young. I mean, grown. So I'm sorry, their children should be a young adult. You know, not no, but I would date a person that have young adult children, but to have a younger child, fuck no. Get your shit right. Take care of your fucking family. Get the fuck out my face. But anywho, so when he asked that question, I said, yeah, I would. That was the old me that answered that question. But then he put this woman on the phone. I forget the last woman. I forget her name, but she was damn, what was her name? We all know I'm horrible with names, okay? But the last female on there, and her all I know is her avatar was lit. Like it had swords. That shit was popping. That's the lady I'm talking about, right? So I answered it again and I said I wouldn't. Because two dummies make a retard. First of all, I'm still learning how to comprehend and read, okay? Because they always coming out with new words, things like that, and just certain things I'm just not interested in. God just got me focused on other things. But so since I'm not 100% on where I lack, why would I fuck with a nigga that don't fuck, well, a guy that don't fucking know how to do the same? Like, no, no. So wait a minute, because fuck where I'm at right now. I know where I'm trying to be, and it's success. So what the fuck I look? What so what I supposed to do when I can't comprehend something? I should be able to say, here, baby, read this. How the fuck you want me to lead? How you want me to follow you? But you, bitch, you can't even fucking read. Bitch, you barely got enough money to make sure we straight. Like, get the fuck out of here. First of all, let's be clear here. I'm 49. I'm 49. No fucking 49-year-old woman should be walking around with a motherfucker, father fucker, stupid fucker that's sitting here can't read, don't have shit. No, unfucking acceptable. What? Oh, not this bitch. You got me fucked up. I'm not doing that shit. And I try not to let that get under my skin because broke dumbass niggas that actually live like that really they get an attitude. No, stop worrying about my pussy and grab a book, bitch. You got YouTube, you got Google, they merge together. So there's no way that you can't learn something up on here. I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. I dated enough men on all types of levels to know what type of man I like. Fuck like love. Okay? I when I was out there, I found that I love the professional men, but know how to get their hands dirty if their hands need to be dirty. You feel me? I need a motherfucker, father fucker, a smart fucker to read that herbal book that I got on my thumbnail because that's my book. I didn't write it, but I purchased it. You feel me? To know how to go in that book and fucking heal my body, his family body, somebody body. You know what I mean? I got a law dictionary etymology book, my Shaw Man book, my hoodoo book, my chakra book, my I got books downstairs on body language, all kinds of shit. Fuck out of here. I'm not doing that shit. So you tell me that I went through all this shit through my whole entire life with all these niggas, okay, and learned, and then God gonna send me back to the dumb shit? I don't motherfucking think so. I don't think so. It ain't gonna happen. And I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I love what I love. I want what I want, and I'm gonna get what the fuck I want. Period. Or I don't want it at all. I done went all my life, or not all my life, but you know, when I started paying niggas some mind like that, playing these fucking games. I'm not here to play anymore. I was playing, I had my fun because I kept saying, God, look, I know you got a mission for me, but please, God, let me have my fun before I do what I need to do. Because all I seen growing up was what God got for me gonna cost me my life. And that's why y'all always hear me on my videos saying, I ain't dying for y'all motherfuckers, father fuckers, dumb fuckers. Because this is something that God always showed me. Even having a baby, God showed me dying. I said, oh, shut that shit down. No, 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 not here. So you can't avoid death because let me tell you, nobody leave Earth alive, but you can prolong that shit. I promise you that. You definitely can manipulate that shit if you know what you're doing. If your heart is where it's supposed to be. I don't know. All I know is I'm walking around being me and God loving it. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? But to sit here and fuck with a motherfucker who can't read, I'm not doing that shit. I got a 3-bedroom house. Why would I fuck with a nigga that don't have that? So what? So you can come live in my shit, bitch? It ain't gonna happen. No, what we gonna do? Stay night over your house too? We go back and forth? Frankly, I'm not trying to be doing none of that because I'm not trying to be laying with no nigga. First of all, I'm a married woman about to get a divorce. I look for husbands, not boyfriends. I'm a grown ass fucking woman. Fuck, I look like? Oh, I got a boyfriend, bitch. Please, I know my worth, and I am wife material. The fuck out of here. You can't be out here doing this dumb shit and living your best life. And what they say, your hot girl summer. Yeah, only thing hot is your pussy hoe. It stink. And how I know, because I used to eat pussy. And these bitches be looking bomb ass. They look like dimes like a motherfucker. But once they open up their legs to go to the bathroom, some of them you smell them after they pee. Like, what the fuck? How I know? Because I had a cousin like that. Her hygiene was horrible. I'm like, damn, what you do? Take a shit or you pee? I mean, what? Oh, I was just peeing. And your pussy smell like that? Bitch. And that's why she ain't like me. To this day, growing up. Hey, we family. I should be able to talk to you like that. Go get your body checked out. Smelling like that. I got a complex with that shit. I don't fuck around. I be peeing, I be smelling my panties and everything. I sure do. When I finger wash, I'm smelling my fingers. Yes, I do. And one thing I love about going through menopause, you don't really smell down there like you would if you were sexually active and if you had a menstrual. It smells totally, totally different. Okay? Yes, I smell my shit. I do. But, I just wanted to share my thoughts on that, and I'm not doing it. Now, you know, I learned that God always making me do things that I'm against, and that's fine. Now if we doing that, then I don't have no choice but to humble myself and do what God want me, want me to do, want me to learn. I'm gonna learn what God want me to learn. But other than that, for the most part, God already know I'm not trying to be fucking with no motherfucker like that. Hell no. Oh, to the fucking no. I ain't even trying to be fucking with drug dealers. You got me fucked up. Only way I fuck with his drug dealers if he was good with hiding that shit from my ass. I don't even want to fuck with them kind of niggas. I know what type of man I want. I'm not the fuck confused. Don't have no car, no nothing. Like, get the fuck out of here. No, no. Cause the moment he don't have these things, like for instance, he don't have a car. So he figured he giving you dick. And this is how it starts. It starts off by him asking to drive your car. Like you'll get out the car to go in the store and they'll claim that a car was behind you. So what? Let the car go the fuck around. That's how they get in your passenger. That's how they get in your driver's seat. Now they driving because you just jumped in the car. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna jump in the car instead of just saying, because you don't want to hurt his feelings. You know, you don't want to be petty. So you ain't gonna say, all right, get back in the passenger side. You just get in the driver's side, let the motherfucker drive. Now he's trying to drive your shit all the time while you're in the car. And then he go from there to, oh, I just want to go 5 minutes. I'll be back in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Now all of a sudden he driving your car without you in that shit. Now he got possession of your shit. Now he crashing your shit and can't even afford to pay for that shit. Now you got to get the car fixed after he crashed your shit. And you know how many people I ran into outside? And I'm like, damn, look at your car. And they're like, oh, my girl did it. Ooh, or my man did it. And ladies, when you got a car, change your steering wheel. Make that shit bougie as fuck. And that'll help other women know that this nigga is not driving his car. Why you not driving your car? You walking around with a fluffy ass fucking steering wheel. I be looking at niggas, I be like, oh, that's his girl shit. And they're going to say it's their sister. Nah, bullshit. You know? Okay. So now you got a house. He ain't got shit. He starts staying the night and shit. All of a sudden, you leaving that nigga there. All of a sudden, he living in your shit. And let me tell you something. When you got a good heart, it's hard to turn a person down, especially when they're not doing anything wrong yet. So you let it play out. That's what I used to do. Let that shit play out. And then when it reached the ceiling, then I'm like, all right, get the fuck out. Get your shit. Get the fuck out. Saying to myself, you wasn't even welcome here anyway, bitch. You snuck your way in. You manipulated your way in. I'm not doing it. I don't give a fuck who motherfucking feelings I hurt. When it comes to my peace of mind and my happiness and what I need in my motherfucking life, I can care less how anybody feels. Period. Fuck out of here. And y'all women that's walking around over 30 something years old, fucking with a nigga that can't read, can't even lead you right. You out your goddamn mind. Get it together, hoes. Get it together. Now, what's more acceptable? It's more acceptable for a woman not to be able to read and all of that. Because in a man's mind, our job is to fucking clean up after his nasty ass, cook for his stinking ass, and all of that shit. So it's more acceptable. Well, back then, not now. Nobody should be stupid right now, right? But like I said, you always can learn from a dummy. They might lack where you think they shouldn't lack, but trust and believe God got them being super somewhere else. Look at me. Listen to me. you know. So yeah, I said it. You feel me? Gotta get it together. I never understood that. Like, how you so grown fucking with niggas like that? When you get to a certain age, fun time is over. Ooh, look at that, delivered. What is me doing a video without me being delivered? Hey, way. Why does spirit made me say that? Oh Lord, what the fuck way mean? way. We. The spirit be having me cracking up. The things they be having me doing and saying. But get your minds right. Get it together. For real. I know I am. I know I am. And like I said, I'm just curious about this year because I'm giving myself a year. I'm giving myself to a year. Wait a minute, what is it? A year? Yeah, because it'll be what, 7, 8 years celibate come the 22nd, 23rd of September. And that's one of my ex-boyfriend's birthday too. I don't remember who, but one of their birthdays is on that day, I think. But anywho, yeah. So I'm really looking forward to knowing what Cause so far, God, like, nah, I want you all to myself. And, I'm being blessed. But I did have a vision that God made me sick so that I can start dating. Meaning, I had a vision that I got sick. And that was when God showed me, look, you're going to need somebody around. So I don't want to have to get sick. You know what I mean? What nigga want a sick bitch? You feel me? So I need to get sharper on what I need to learn before God make me sick. So if I get it, that means if I get it right, I won't get sick. But if I don't get it right, God gotta lay you down sometime to make you see things the way you're supposed to see it. So I just hope it don't take me being down to learn, you know. Cause yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind dating, but it's just like it's really not a big thing for me right now. It's just when I say I was out there, y'all, I was the fuck out there. My body is still recovering. Speaking of recovering, I gotta detox my TT. I gotta order me some more soap because I bought a whole bunch of pearls at one time. So I bought the kit. So a lot of them came in the kit. So I just gotta get some more soap, and I only got and some sal. I got a little bit of sal, but I need to get another container. So I'm gonna have to be detoxing my kitty cat in a little bit. Feel me? Let me stop. But yeah, you older, you walking around thinking that shit cute, fucking around with these fucked up ass niggas all lost and shit. You crazy, you stupid. Get it together. You should not be running around with no messy ass niggas and you past 35. I'm being real. I was in my 40s, so I was just as fucking dumb. You feel me? But I know now. I know Nizow. And I've been clean from men and all of that for 3 years now. You know, that means with no sugar daddy, because I had sugar daddies and I didn't even have sex with them. I probably sucked they dick. No, I ain't probably. I did. I sucked the dick, but I wasn't fucking them. You know, and I wasn't even sucking their dick a lot. And them niggas was still paying my bills and giving me allowance and shit. Now I ain't gonna lie. I can't even lie. I don't even miss it. I really don't. I don't miss it. Never thought I'd say that, but hey, that's progress, right? But anyway, I just wanted to leave you guys with that, and you know, we got to get it together. You can't. Don't lower your standards. I'm telling you, because in the end of the day, you're gonna be right back at square one, alone by yourself, not with that fucker. And if you are, because I've been with niggas and I just turn around over and look at their ass like, why the fuck am I with you? Like, how the fuck can I get out of this relationship? The fuck out of here. I used to always try to find a way to get away from niggas. But me not knowing and understanding my chart, which I'm still learning, because I still don't know what time I was born. But I am a path life number 5. So we get turned off and bored really quick. And now I understand. Cause I was like, damn, why am I always I get bored with a nigga real quick. Real quick. I don't tolerate bullshit from niggas. And I'm bitchy. I'm a bitch. I'm always complaining about some shit because I want things to be perfect. Yeah, I know things can't be perfect. I know this. But all the me's inside of me gotta align up and agree and unlearn it. I said line up all the me's in me. So yeah. Just I just feel like this. God just told me to say, when you're trying, fuck everything else. Whether you're there or not, the fact that you're trying, meaning you're applying the effort, God can work with that all day. Anything outside of that, no. Whatever that means, okay? And God told me to say that too. Sorry, the burp was right there, so I had to help it come up. Ooh, sometimes them demons be trying to stay. I gotta check my voicemail too, because my cousin called me. It was so funny. A quick story. She called, right? Hoping that I answer the phone. And I gave it to my cousin. I was in the room with happened to be in the room with her. So I left it with her, right? So she come calling me. And I didn't think nothing of it until after I vomited like 2 or 3 times yesterday. And I went in my cousin's room. I said, you know what? I was not sick. And so after that bitch called, she called to see if whatever the fuck she was doing worked. And I was talking to my great grandma last night. I took a photo off my mirror. Right, this the one that was a shaman. You feel me? This Cinderella. You know, the native, the Cherokee, full blooded. Right. So, uh, she, I talked to her and I said, "How the fuck you got a book of shadows and somebody with the same bloodline that we have is able to use these curses on us? What kind of shit is that?" Yo, I went in. I woke up feeling fucking 100%. I'm lying. 98. You feel me? So I looked up this symbol for let me see, for protection, right? Let me do the history. Let me show you guys this. And I text her and I blocked her ass last night. So I know that that's her on my voicemail. Hold up. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm trying to find it. Okay, here we go. No, not that. All right, let me show y'all this symbol. I sent that shit to her, yo, and I know she going off on my shit. I know she wondering why the fuck I sent her back this, and I wrote back to sender. Fuck out of here, hoe. And you know what? You know why it's gonna go back to sender? Because that's gonna turn her all fucking day. That's gonna turn her all day. That's what's gonna help with the back to sender. And I was sleeping with my crystals and a couple of other things that I deal with. All right, let me show y'all this real quick. Hold up. All right, can you see that? Hold on a minute. It's a little delay. It's a little delay. What is it doing? It's not showing. Okay. You see it? You see the symbol, you guys? Oh, I can't blow it up. Sorry. But you see that symbol? I said that shit. I can't wait to check my voicemail. Like nobody's stupid. One thing about me, I pay attention to my life. I pay attention to how I move. That's like when I used to have people, when I used to live in apartments and houses and shit like that, how I would know that somebody been in my house or this or that is because I don't bring everybody that I meet or know to my home. It's a selective few that would know where the fuck I live. I never was that type that, you know, was big on just letting any and everybody know where the fuck I lay my head. I was very secretive about where I live at, even to this day. I don't fuck around. I don't play those fucking games. You feel me? So I pay attention to these things. That's why when somebody broke in my house one day, I knew it had to be my ex boyfriend because nobody else knew where the fuck I lived at that would do some shit like that. So that helped me distinguish who was who. That's why when my cousin got robbed, I'm like, well, who all come to your house? You got all these fucking random ass people coming to your fucking house. Now you can't distinguish who did what. I don't move the same around everybody. I don't talk the same around everybody. So when somebody say that I said something, that's how I always knew who said it. Because bitch, I only use that word with you. I only use this slang with you, with him, with her. So that's how I know who ran their mouth. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah. But I just happened to look at my phone, y'all. That's why I said that. And I see a voicemail. So I know it had to be this bitch. Because it had to be somebody that you blocked, right? Yeah, I'm going to play this shit. You got me fucked up. I'm going to play it so y'all can hear it.
You have 1 new voice message and 8 saved messages. New message. Hey, Carol, dang. What's that you said to me to turn the center? What is that? Okay, hi. All right, bye. To replay this message.
Look.
Hey, Carol, dang. What's that you said to me to turn the center? What is that?
You heard that, bitch? What is that? Yeah, return the sender, hoe. Fuck out of here, bitch. Talking about, so what is that? I told you it was her. What'd I say? What the fuck did I say, y'all? I knew it was her ass. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? This bitch sending fucking witchcraft, using shit that my great grandmother made for us to all share and use. And this bitch conjuring up shit. I fixed that bitch. Trust me. I bet you. I guarantee. Talk about what that means. Back to sender, hoe. And by her reading it, that's exactly what it did. Applause. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I did that shit to my mom one day too. She like, what that mean? I said, well, cause whatever the fuck you cooking over there, bitch, I felt it. That's why. I know she like, how the fuck my daughter know this shit? Yeah, cause I pay attention. I know how my body feel on a regular. So anything outside of that, I'm gonna start analyzing. Cause I'm sitting there saying to God, like, oh God, what did I do? And God showed me what I did. You know, cause I was in the market and the little boy, I mean, you know, he seen me coming, trying to get me. He was a teenager. And he seen me coming with my dog, right? So if you see me coming with a push cart, move your fucking cart out the way so I can fucking proceed. You're waiting in line. Back your cart up or move forward. This motherfucker just standing there. And I said, I know you ain't stand. I know. And his mom gonna come out of nowhere and tell my son, oh, not this one. I said, my dog said, woof, woof. That's what I said to her ass. And, you know, in the end of the day, I shouldn't have said that. So this is how God chastised my ass. But in the meanwhile, she is conjuring up spells because she figure if she make me see, she's trying to make me sick. She's trying to give me an illness where I'll be down. So by her living close, she figured, oh, they're gonna call me and rely on me. So now I can get in the house because she told me what she say. Oh yeah, uh, your cousin told me that you know, she think her mom was trying to poison her. No, bitch. No. See, that's a lie. See, you thought that I was gonna believe that shit so that when you come over and I start feeling sick, I won't think it's you. Secondly, you don't like me or you don't like her. So, bitch, you came over here. You want to come over here. You want to come over here and make us sick. Because she already mad at my cousin because she ran away to Hawaii and married her boyfriend. That was shady. But hey, bitch, that was years ago. You should be over it. Aren't you happy with the motherfucker you with now? You done had a baby by somebody else. Okay? Which she had to get a pussy sewn in order to keep my cousin. And she ain't had no more children after that. Okay? So she did some magic and shit like that to keep him. And you could tell he despised his mom because he's a hoe. And most men that are whores despise their mother or they're trying to convince themselves that they don't want to lick a dick. Anyway, okay, so a man ain't just a hoe for nothing, trying to impress his friends. No, that's bullshit. That's for a reason. And that's what I conjured up and learned from men. Those two reasons are why they fuck women a lot. They don't have respect for women, or they had this secret hate for their mother, or they're trying to hide the fact that they like and want to and desire to lick a dick. Yeah, I said it, you know. So she figured, and I'm sitting there saying to her, wait a minute, I'm saying to myself, like, how the fuck she want this house? Because my cousin already made it clear. He not paying no fucking mortgage for somebody else to live in here. For all that, he'll rent this shit out if something happened to me. But she figured if something happened to me, she's going to get the house. Now, what it was what God told me was she did some magic on my cousin, and she figured doing that magic on her was going to get her in this house. But she didn't know that God had me waiting. I didn't even know. Okay, this was a surprise gift from God, and it cost a cousin a life, but it is what it is. When you do wicked things to people that fed you, what you think gonna happen? Now my aunt forced my aunt out her house, threw her in an old folks home, and she's still living. She's 98, and she ain't going nowhere until at least she 100. She said, "I'm gonna live to be 100." And you know when people talk like that, they live and then they die. The age that they said they was gonna die, or I'm not gonna die until I see such and such, and they will hold on. And that's what happened. She did my aunt dirty, and it cost her her life and her soul. Isn't my family fucking amazing, y'all? The fuck out of here. So the bitch want access to the house, and she want it for free. Bitch, I'm paying a whole mortgage here, and this house should have been paid for. But that's okay. It's gonna get paid for under me. Fucking unbelievable. Anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. Be careful out here on these streets and don't trust everybody. You see a shady fucking family member, hey, expose their ass, let motherfuckers know. Cause trust me, if they hating on your ass, you're not the only one in the family they hated on. And I thought about that. Everywhere I go, everything I did around this woman, she did nothing but demolish my shit. I wasn't even allowed in the building. Mind you, I was a Christian at that time. I wasn't cursing. I wasn't quick to anger. None of that shit. So what did I do so bad that I wasn't allowed in the main building? Because we had townhouses and then apartments, and I was in the townhouse. Only thing I did was go and clean her friend house up and ask her to be my mentor. And my demonic ass, witchy ass cousin did that shit. Shady bitch. And God got something for that ass. So she definitely put curses on my finances. Whatever she did, she made it clear that this curse is not going to be lifted until the day she died. That's because she don't think that I'll know how to get rid of this shit. And I will. And I've been doing it. My desire for money is not like it used to be. Stop worrying about me. And that's for them YouTubers that doing fucking videos and shit. Worrying about why I'm not here and why I'm not this and why I don't have this and why I don't have that. Guess what? All this shit you telling me not to do, God tell me to do. And guess what? You're on my channel trying to get where the fuck I am. So how the fuck are you going to try to tell me not to do something that God be telling me to do? That's how I know who's full of shit and who's not. Ain't no way the fuck God told you that. Because God told me to do this. And that's why I'm always straight. And that's why I'm on the level that I'm on. And you're trying to get there. Now, anyway, what it's like what I love and laughter, even if you got to hug yourself, hug a pencil, hug whatever you need. As long as you feel the dopamine, the oxytocin in your brain. Stay smart, stay safe. And like I always say, if you're not using 100% capacity of your motherfucking brain, father fucking brain, stupid ass brain, jealous ass brain, ignorant ass brain, ego ass brain, then you're stupid just like me. If you had to learn from a dummy, you're stupid too. If you don't know everything that fucking exists, you're stupid too. This is a school, and classes in session equals planet Earth equals Chi. Anyway, I'm out of this bitch. Deuces.